In today's video, we will be discussing these three topics: Sarah Backman versus Gabriela Vasconcelos, the rematch, Jordan Sonev versus Sergey Bogoslov, and Jordan Sonev versus Todzilla Todd Hutchings, the East versus West event. So welcome Arm Wrestling fans, I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so now. And if you are a regular viewer and you trust the quality of the videos I make, then please give it a thumbs up before watching. Doesn't matter. So let's first start with the ladies match. Sarah Backman, earlier from Sweden, right now a US citizen, known as Swedish top role model, multiple times world champion, versus Gabriela Vasconcelos from Brazil, multiple times world champion. And I think she has more world championships, more world titles than anyone else on this earth. Male, female, master, senior, grandmaster, anyone. She has, I think, 32 world titles. So you can see her level of dominance. For our new generation, for this new generation who have recently started watching arm wrestling, including me, for us, she is the GOAT of female arm wrestling. And for the other generation who has followed both this and the previous generation of arm wrestling, for them, there are three contestants for that: Egle and Irina Makieva and Gabriela Vasconcelos. But since we haven't seen much arm wrestling from the first two, we have to stick with Gabriela Vasconcelos as the female GOAT. And she has the titles to back it up too. These two have a very long history together. Usually left-handed, Sarah Backman has been able to come on top against Gabriela. But right-handed, I think, and I'm not sure about it, but I think that Gabriela has never lost to Sarah Backman. She is that much dominant. The recent super match, most recent super match, was in September 2019 at WL event. So Gabriela won that right-handed super match 3 pins to 0 in a very dominant fashion. But after the match, Sarah Backman reported she told that her right shoulder was torn during that match during round 1. So she had to undergo surgery after that. And there were many speculations after the match that if it weren't for the injury in Sarah Backman's right shoulder, that match could have looked close. But we never know. So they are having a rematch again at King of the Table 4 on March 2022, Larry Wheels event in Dubai. Amazing to watch. Again, in that match too, I would have, and I think you would also, heavily favor Gabriela Vasconcelos to win this match. She has to be a heavy favorite because first, she has been dominant against Sarah, and number two, WL match was on 7x9 pads, and Sarah is primarily a top roller. I think she is a top roller because she is known as the top roll model. So she is a top roller, but even with that extra 2 inches to drag, she was not able to take Gabby's hand, and I'm not sure if she will be able to do that on a 7x7 regular pad. I'm not saying these matter that much, but maybe a 1% difference. I think that much we can say. So I would favor Gabby in that match. Give me your predictions about this match.
So it's official. On March 27 at King of the Table 3, you can't wait to see me against Sarah Backman. Dubai, we're coming.
Hi guys, I'm about to sign the contract with Core Sports for King of the Table 3. I'm getting my rematch with Gabriela Vasconcelos. I think this match is something we've all been waiting to see for a long time, and I'm so excited it's finally happening.
And let's move on to the second topic. Sergey Bogoslov from Russia versus Jordan Sonev from Bulgaria. Amazing super match happened yesterday. Videos are uploaded on Vitaly Lelatin YouTube channel and Iron Rating YouTube channel. So please watch the full matches out. I'll just show you the screenshots. So round 1, Sergey Bogoslov got him in a really good position, offensive position. He got him behind his shoulder in a deep hook. And in a very long match, he was able to press through Jordan Sonev. Round 2, Jordan Sonev came back. Although the round started exactly as same, Bogoslov in a very offensive deep hook position behind his shoulder. But surprisingly, Jordan Sonev was able to just rip through Bogoslov's hook with his relentless side pressure hits. And he took that match. Round 3, Bogoslov came back with a quick shoulder press / hook. Bogoslov's style, his style looks amazing to me. You cannot really classify whether it is a hook or a press. It is the mixture of both, 50-50 in my opinion. Amazing style. Round 4, again same story, slow deep hook match, but Jordan was again able to rip through his hook and pin him. And Bogoslov always looked like he's going to win this match, but Sonev was relentless. Round 5 again, same story. So Sonev won this match 3 pins to 2. Amazing close match. Please watch that, guys. So now Jordan Sonev will be going against Todzilla Todd Hutchings. Personally, I would have liked to see Bogoslov against Todd Hutchings because of his style. That deep hook and pressure, down pressure style is very effective against Todzilla Todd Hutchings. This is what I've heard from the experts in arm wrestling. So, not saying that Jordan Sonev would be an easy match for Todzilla, but I would favor Todd Hutchings in that match because I have seen from Sonev that, and don't get me wrong, Sonev is a great arm wrestler, multiple times world champion, at least left-handed I know. About right, I don't know so much. But from all the matches that I have seen of him, he heavily relies on side pressure and a little bit on back pressure too. Like he does not really apply down pressure in his hook, which is very essential to beat Todd Hutchings. Like with side pressure in a hook, you're going to have a bad day against Todd Hutchings. So let's see what happens. And I think it is a wise decision to choose Jordan Sonev against Todd Hutchings and not Bogoslov because he lost that match. I think the same thing happened between Brendan Allen and Dave Depew. Larry Wheels waited for the Brendan Allen and Dave Depew match, and then when Brendan won that match, then a couple of days after that, Larry Wheels announced his match against Brendan Allen. So if Brendan lost that match, I doubt Larry would have had a match with him. Maybe he would have, but I'm just guessing in this. And there is also a little bit of backstory in this East versus West event. Earlier, Todzilla Todd Hutchings was scheduled to pull Sasho Andreev from Bulgaria. But Sasho Andreev, as I've already told you in my previous videos, got injured, right-handed. So he did not really compete right-handed in Worlds 2. His pectoral muscle was injured. So that is why he was dropped out, and Engin Terzi was waiting to find a suitable opponent for Todd Hutchings. And Jordan Sonev is that opponent. And I'm going to talk about many more matches from this East versus West card. And I will also try to get Engin Terzi on my channel to explain these in details. Guys, amazing event, really great matches to look forward to. And for me, earlier, European and Eurasian or Asian arm wrestling was primarily about the big names only till 2021, early part of 2021. For me, European arm wrestling was what? And Asian arm wrestling also. Engin Terzi and Denis Siplenkov, Babayev, Prudnik, these big names only, Andrei Pushkar. But right now, since I have a YouTube channel and I need to provide you guys awesome information, so I will be focusing a lot more on European and Asian arm wrestling just to stay updated, to gain some knowledge that I should because of my channel and because I'm an arm wrestling fan, and also to give you guys some quality information. Hopefully that explains some things. So give me your predictions about Todd Hutchings versus Jordan Sonev in the comment section. Till then, subscribe to the channel and bye-bye.